Hey, Jeff Comics here, back again with another box opening of Rarity Collection 3. This is part 3 of our 4-part series. We're going to kick right into this. If you haven't seen the other 2 videos, go check them out. We've had some good luck, and you know, the set is just amazing. It is absolutely amazing. It's refreshing. This is a new wave of art and rarities that we have not seen before, so we're at the beginning of a new era here. So this is just a very exciting time to be ripping product. You know what? I usually go right side. Let's kick it off with the left side. I'm gonna shuffle things about here, shuffle the cards, so to speak. Something like that. Yeah, let's do that. All right, pack 1. And like the other videos, I'm gonna kind of just smooth through the packs. You know, these are all reprints at the end of the day. Obviously, if we stop on a full art or oversized art, whatever you want to call them, we're going to stop and take our time and really enjoy that. But for the most part, these are all cards that are fairly recognizable. I don't believe there's any real new cards, so to speak, in this set. But, you know, only 5 cards per pack. You know, these arts are just awesome. Arch and schedule. Love that Train's got support in this set. I might have cheated. I might have pulled from the right hand side. I don't remember. Not paying attention. But yeah, the cards with the Japanese text in the background, that's just, you know, chef's kiss. You know, it's just really nice. Really hoping we can pull a full art. Not too bad so far. I'm personally biased. The older cards getting, you know, like Compulse. That's a classic to me. You know, that used to be part of, you know, your trap staple lineup. So to see that get some love, you know, it makes me feel good. You know, kind of dates me a little bit though. I've been playing this game far too long. Hopefully I get to continue to play it for much longer. You know, it connects me with my friends, and you know, kind of scratches that competitive itch and lets you rip product. Oh, God, who doesn't live ripping a pack? We've seen some of these before. I keep saying them all. They're not alt arts, like that's the original shifter art, but with the text on it. You know, the English by, no, okay, yes. It's funny. Someone got something very right over on Konami by, you know, just throwing block letters on there. You know, that stings a little bit more. And this is a one of, so anybody who can play shifter in their deck, definitely, just for the lulz, I guess, should be playing that rarity of it. I like the humor in that, you know. I think we're starting to get back to a good place in Yu-Gi-Oh! Not that it was ever bad, but, you know, sometimes there's just some questionable decisions that... That's a nice card. You're like, you know, is this beneficial to the players or the company? You know, I'd like to see benefit both, you know. Obviously, I'm biased. I want to be taken care of as a player, but at the same time, I want to see the company succeed, because otherwise that means the game isn't growing. It's becoming stagnant and more or less boring. So I really think this set hits both sides of the coin there, and you know, everybody wins off this, except this card. I hate this card. You know, everybody gets a little bit of something out of this. So I think that's a very mutual exchange. So I would love to see this trend continue. See, we got no now. You know, I'm gonna throw you down there with no and buy. Kind of going out of frame there. Sorry. Onto the right hand side. Let's throw that box out of the way. But yeah, this is definitely a step in the right direction. I am thoroughly enjoying this. I mean, like, come on, Dominus Impulse. Like, how many of us have wanted to use this card or have had this card used against us in like the Malice strategy or Misarugi or something like that? You know, it's such a powerful card if you're able to play it, but it was kind of, you know, out of reach for many players that are on a budget. So it's just great to see that that is another way to get this card, you know, to get this card. The more reprints we have, the accessibility just goes up. People are able to play strategies that they normally wouldn't be able to do. You know, we just see a lot more diversity in the meta. You know, it just creates more competitive gameplay, in my opinion. You know, the days of 3 meta decks kind of in a circular motion, you know, this one beats that one, this one beats that one, and round it goes until, you know, they get power crept out, are kind of gone. You know, there's, geez, it's probably anywhere from 8 to 10 different strategies currently. Obviously, there's the higher and lower ceiling, don't get me wrong, but this card looks different. Is this an alternate art of Elixir? Oh, no, this is Black Awakening. Sorry. What? I'm thinking of a different card. But yeah, just the fact that there's just so many different strategies now, because we have all these great cards at our disposal, is fantastic. You know, keeps you on your toes. Keeps things, you know, moving forward, so to speak. We have Maxi. Will it ever come back? Will it ever come back? Probably not. I feel like that's a bit of an OCG privilege. Ghost Ogre, Fenrir, Chimera, Tsukunogo, and Mikilla. Right, how many more we got here? 5 more. Can we rip a big boy here? Let's get a big hit. Big hit. Oh, another. Oh, wrong hand trap, but Ghost Bell. And some other stuff. It's always funny to me that Ghost Ogre, out of kind of like the spirit hand traps, is a psychic, and all the other ones are zombies. I find that kind of funny. Stand Up. Low-key one of my favorite cards out of this set, just because it's nice, like, kind of upgrade, or just another version that you play as a long-term Centurion player. It's just nice that we got a card out of this. I think Primera is also in this set. Wow, look at you! Skull Boy. Yeah, I really dig like kind of the postage stamp look they're doing here. I think that's great. We're going to throw you down there just because you're cool. And honestly, we haven't gotten anything too crazy. Ooh, Ash Blossom. We'll always take a printing of Ash. It's used in just about every deck. So having extra copies laying around so you don't have to constantly swap out all your copies is very nice. And for our last pack, we have Nib, High Spirits. High Spirits again, Trap, Just Shoot, and Driver. Ugh. I think Trap, Just Shoot, and Nib are probably like the best cards in this. I don't know how they do like the clumping. It's always a little strange to me how these packs are set up, because I've seen a trend in the videos I've done for this set so far that, you know, you're getting multiples and it's only a 5-card pack. You know, is there a better way to shuffle them up when they're getting printed in the factory, or, you know, however they go about doing that? Yeah, not terribly a great box. Not gonna lie, but, you know, reprints, upgrades, and rarity, it's a win. We'll take it. But so if anything was pulled here today that you're interested in, go check out Jaff Comics in the link in the description below and pre-order them before they're gone. And we'll see you for part 4. Bye.